Hello everyone, today we will be making this mini crochet bag with pearl handles and pearl clasp. So let's begin the tutorial. So to begin the pattern, we will first make a magic circle, and here's how I make a magic circle. So I've started with a magic circle. So now I'm going to make 8 half double crochet in this circle. So here's how to do that. And here's the last magic circle that I created, is the 8th one. So once I've created the magic circle, I will just make the circle smaller. So guys, now that I've done the 8 half double crochets in the first round, I'm just going to do a slip stitch in the first stitch, so to close the circle, and I will tighten the circle by pulling this extra loop. So now in the second round, I'm going to be doing 2 half double crochets in each stitch. So it's in the same first stitch that I'll go in and create 2 half double crochets. So one thing that I will want to let you know as well is to always mark the first stitch, because then it will be easier for you to do the circle. So again, half double crochet and in the first stitch. So remember, in this round we will have to create 16 half double crochets. So again, 1 half double crochet in the second stitch, and again another half double crochet in the same stitch. So it's 2 stitches in each stitch from the first round. So I'm going to continue doing the entire round and come back and show. So guys, now I've completed in 16 stitches in the second row. It's very important to count your stitches. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And this one is 16. So we have 16. So in the next round, just wanted to let you know, sorry, to complete the round, I will obviously take out the stitch marker. So I took out the stitch marker. I'm going to go and do a slip stitch. Okay, so in the third round, guys, we will be doing 2 stitches in the first, 1 stitch in the next, and we will repeat it entire. So I'll show you. So you go into the first stitch and you do 2 half double crochets, and in the next one you do 1 half double crochet. So you again go on the next stitch and you do 2 half double crochet, and in the next again you do 1 half double crochet. So you repeat the pattern by doing 2 1 2 1 and the entire, and also just make sure you mark the first stitch, because or else it'll be very difficult if you're a beginner. If you are advanced, it won't be a problem, but if you're a beginner, it might be hard. So I'll complete the rest of the circle and come back to you. So guys, we have now made 24 stitches. You can just count it, but I've counted it already. So it's 24 stitches in the third row. So we are kind of increasing the stitches by, the second round was into 2, so it was 8 into 2, 16, and then the third was 8 into 3, 24. So this way you increase the stitches. Now I'm going to go and do the 4th round. So to finish the 4th round, obviously I'm going to do a slip stitch as I have done, and then I am going to go again. So it'll be half double crochet. It's 2 half double crochet in the first stitch. So there you go. So there's 2 half double crochet in the first stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then again it will be 2 half double crochet in the next stitch. So just to make a flat circle, I'll explain you. We did 2 half double crochet in the first, then second was 1, then again 2. So it's basically, if you remember, 2 1 1, and you complete the entire. And just to make it easy for you, I do have a link to a pattern post on my blog. You can check that out and follow along, so that might be really helpful for you. Also, don't forget to mark your first stitch. So my first stitch is this one. So guys, decided to show you this again. So it's going to be, the pattern is 2 in 1 stitch and 1 in the next 2 stitches. So the next stitch would be 1 and the next it would be 1. So if you're a beginner, you can see there's 2 stitches in 1 stitch and then 1 and 1 in the next. So you basically just follow the pattern till you reach the end. Guys, now completed the 4th row and we have 32 stitches. It's very important to count the stitches, so that way you will have a flat circle. So now if we go to the 5th round, so to start the 5th round, I'm going to go and do a slip stitch in the first stitch. Then I'm going to start with again. So the pattern would be 2 stitches again in the first stitch. So it's 2 stitches in the first stitch, 1 stitch in the next. So it's 1 stitch in the next stitch, then 1 stitch in the next stitch again. So that was 2 1 1, and we will do another one. So the pattern in this row is basically 2 1 1 1. So for every row we just increase the 1 stitch by 1 1, and so this row obviously is the 5th row, so it should be 8 into 5, that many stitches. So guys, I'm going to complete doing the stitches in this row, and after I've completed the 40 stitches I will come back and show you. So I'll come back here. So guys, I've completed the 5th row and I've done around 40 stitches, as you can see. So to make our half moon bag I will be doing around 15 rows, so I will just complete doing the same pattern. Just remember, you have to increase it every time. So the 6th row would be 2 and 1 1 stitches in the next 4 stitches. So if you do keep doing that, so every time you notice we started with 8 stitches, so basically we doubled it and then 3 8 into, until you reach to the 15th row you just increase the stitches that way. I have made this circle for the bag now, so I'm just gonna show you the measurements. The measurements is around 23 centimeters. I haven't blocked it, so obviously guys, so yeah, it's around 23 centimeters. So what we are going to now do, obviously this is the inside. I'm going to do all the finishing later, but first I'm going to start with the bobbles that I am planning to do on the side of the bag. So to make the bobbles I'm going to start using the yellow yarn, so I'm just going to secure it in. So to make the bobble, what we are going to do is yarn over and then insert in the stitch. Make sure you have this in, and then pull through. Then you have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops. So you do yarn over, insert in the stitch, yarn over again, and then you've got 4 and you pull through the first 2. So we've got 3 loops on a hook. So we need to do this till we get 6 loops on our hook. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, and then yarn over again, pull through the first 2. So we've got 4, then yarn over, insert again, yarn over, and then pull through the first 2. So it's got 2 4 5, then yarn over again, insert, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over, pull through to the 2. So we've got 3 3 6. Now we are going to yarn over and pull through of thing. So this is our first bubble. So now I've made the first bubble. I'm going to just secure it by doing a single crochet. So guys, this way I will complete all the bubbles all around the circle and then come back and show you how I finish it. So guys, I finished doing all the bubble stitches in the circle. So what we will be doing is, it will look like this, our half moon bag. I haven't done obviously the finishing yet, we'll do it later, but this is how the bubble stitch in the side is looking like. So I am going to also do another bubble stitch here, which I will show you now how to do it. So guys, to start the bubble stitch, so I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4th, and I'm going to do it in the 5th one here. So I'm just going to mark here probably. So yeah, just going to mark all the way. If I'm going to do it on this one, 1, so it's best to mark where you are going to do another layer of bubbles. I won't be doing in the back side, it's just going to be in the front side. So guys, now that we have marked where we want to do the second layer of bubbles, I'm just going to start. So guys, I took out the stitch markers, and I'm going to now do a first row of single crochet around this, so that we can do our layer of bubble stitch. So to start that, I'm just going to secure the yarn, and then I'm going to turn my work around, and then I'm just going to go in the round. Sorry, just gonna go in the round and just do one single crochet. And keep doing this till you reach the other end. So this is how it's going to look. You just keep doing it here. As I've done the first layer of single crochet for the bubbles to go, now I'll finish all these later. So now I'm going to start with the bubble stitch. As now that I've made the first bubble, I'm just going to secure it with a single crochet. So I'm going to continue doing the bubbles till I reach to the end of the row. So now I have completed all the bubbles on this, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be cutting the extra yarn. So guys, I'm just going to be weaving all these ends at the same time. So now the next part of a bag would be, so guys, I'm just going to mark this bubble as where I will make the button for here. So now I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to do around here. So I'm just going to mark the stitch here, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, so now what we will be doing is we will be taking the white yarn, weaving in. I'm just going to insert the hook and secure the yarn, and then I'm just going to go here and then insert in the next stitch, and then yarn over and pull through. So now I'm just going to insert in the next stitch again, yarn over and pull through. So I'm just going to go, so I'll keep doing it till I reach here. So now I have completed this part. You can see how the stitch is very thin, so you can't see. I'm just going to just fasten the yarn here. So yeah, so I'm just going to come back later and then sew that in so that you can't see it. So now I'm going to do this part. It's exactly the same thing as we did with the other one. So guys, to start securing the other side, I'm just going to secure the yarn here, then insert in the next stitch, yarn over, and then pull through to this, and then go in the next stitch, yarn over, and then pull through to this, and you keep doing this till you reach here. So now that I've finished this part, I'm just going to cut the yarn, and I will weave this in a bit. So now here we will make a button. Guys, I've marked where I will do the button. As I mentioned, I'm just going to be using like a pearl, so I'm just going to sew it in here and then make like a chain here so that it can be clasped there. So I'll show you. So to start with, I'm just going to secure the yellow yarn. Guys, now that I've secured in the yarn here, I'm going to be making 3 chains. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. And now what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to go to the other side of the bobble and try and secure this in so that it's in place. Just going to do like a slip stitch. So guys, now I'm going to sew in the pearl. So I have threaded the needle. I'm going to use a darning needle, as you can see here, and then I'm just going to thread this here. So I'm just using a very easy method to just secure this in. So just going to go back here and then just bring that through here. Yeah, and then I'm just going to secure it. So guys, I've secured the pearl here, and I'm just going to cut the extra yarn, and I'm just going to sew everything in. If you have a better method, please feel free. Not good in sewing, but yeah. So guys, now that we've done this pearl button, now we will be doing like 2 chains for the these pearl handles to go in. So to do that, we will count. So the pearl is here, we'll count 1, 2 and do it here, and then we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see. Yeah, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, around the end of the 4 that I will be doing. So I'm just gonna put the stitch marker here, and then I'm going to count 2 and then put it here as well. So this way, if you put stitch marks at both the ends, it will really be helpful for you. So now let's start doing the chains. So just go and grab the yarn and then secure the yarn. So once I've secured the yarn, I'm going to do 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll turn my work around, and then I'm just going to try and secure it here. And then do another chain here, and then secure it that way. So that was the first one. I'm going to finish everything properly, guys, later. So let me do the next one. Just going to take the stitch marker out. It's the same process. Secure the yarn first. So guys, now that I've secured the yarn, I'm just going to again do 3 chains. That's 1, 2, 3, and then I'm just going to, guys, now I'm just going to secure the yarn here. I'm just going to go in this stitch and then do a slip stitch and then do it again, and that's done. That's secured the yarn. I'm just going to sew everything in properly, but I will show you for the moment how it's going to look like. So it's, if I put it here, yeah, it's pretty much looks nice. So I'm going to do exactly the same this side and come back to you. So guys, I've done the other handle chains, so I'm just going to put them in, and then yeah, so guys, I've done the handles now. Obviously just cut any extra bits here and then just weave it in, and here's how the clasp would sit, and then yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm just going to also block this so that I can retain the moon shape properly, and hope you enjoyed the tutorial, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.